folks, thanks for joining me, Chef Cicely, here at the Divine Cafe at the Springs Preserve. It's winter here in the valley, and it's a great time to start cooking up some of those delicious root vegetables. So what I'll be making today is some sauteed carrots with a maple and ginger glaze. Carrots are an interesting sort of root vegetable to saute because oftentimes when we chop, there's something just terrible that happens with simply slicing a carrot. And that is that the carrot pieces on the end are huge and the carrot pieces at the beginning are small. That's a problem because then as they saute and they all cook up at the same time, I get a little mushy carrot and then I get a little hard crunchy carrot. And the texture's all off and it's all different. So what I would like to talk about today is how to do something that is called a faux tournée of a carrot. It's a particular way to cut it that's super easy and looks really elegant and also helps the dish cook more evenly and cook faster. So I would take a carrot, I would simply peel off the outside, and then what I do is I take my knife and lay it on what's called a bias. So instead of up and down, I'm gonna lay it over on the side just a little bit. And then holding my carrot, I'm gonna slice it, rotate it 1/4 turn, big slices on the bottom, 1/4 turn, 1/4 turn, every time I slice. And then as I get further up the carrot where it gets bigger, I make those turns a little bit smaller so that by the time I'm done with it, I've got a bunch of carrot pieces, and I dare you to tell me which piece came from the teeny end of the carrot and which end came from the big end. They're all gonna cook great evenly because they are on the same side. So after I took all those carrots and I sliced them up, I'm gonna do two things. The first thing I'm gonna do is start sauteing some onions to give my dish a nice flavorful base. In a separate pan, I'm going to take some butter and then I'm going to combine it with some maple syrup, and I will add some lemon, and then also just before it's done, some freshly grated ginger. Both pans have been combined. Now they're just continuing to meld, and I'm probably going to let that cook and simmer down until the liquid that's in the pan is reduced by about half. Alrighty. And here we have a lovely, lovely side dish for the holidays that I may choose to garnish with any number of things, including some cinnamon and perhaps candied pecans. If I want perhaps a sweet dish, I might combine that with some nutmeg or even fresh ground cinnamon. Or I perhaps might do microgreens and a side of creme fraiche as a dollop on the side for this dish as I serve it with perhaps a pot roast, a turkey, prime rib, you name any of those delicious winter dishes in those casseroles. This is gonna go fantastic with it. But it could also do double duty for something else. So this side dish could even be repurposed. Let's say perhaps if we didn't eat it all, or I wanted some leftovers or a really rich dish for lunch the next day, I might take all of this, all the dishes, that the amount that didn't get eaten, right into my machine. And then think about all those lovely flavors I had in there. I got maple, I've got butter, I've got ginger. What is gonna make an amazing addition to turn this into a beautiful pureed soup is actually going to be coconut water, and for a little bit of thickness and the texture, coconut milk. That's what I'm gonna loosen it up with. If you want like a richer dish, vegetable stock or chicken stock works amazing. I'm gonna get this guy going, and he's gonna run for about 5 minutes till it's a lovely texture that I like. And when he's done, I will have some delicious options of soup that I can garnish with perhaps microgreens, a little bit of creme fraiche, or cinnamon sticks, candied pecans, fresh cinnamon, and fresh nutmeg. Those dishes can be served either hot or cold, eaten for lunch, eaten for a snack, eaten for dinner the next night. So here you have it, carrots done 3 different ways for 3 easy and delicious ways to eat them. Thank you so much for joining me, Chef Cicely, here at the Divine Cafe at the Springs Preserve. I hope to see you soon.